you know, those good times back in the day.
Oh yeah,
I
good
spent
times. Many
days.
good memories. Well, here we go. We've got to look at the game actually right now. This is a big deal because this is really the first time that we've been able to show direct capture gameplay footage of new Gran Turismo games. So I know a lot of people are tuning in to watch that. This is a big deal.
Yeah,
and,
they just announced, they just did today the presentation, and we're watching the live stream of the game directly from the PlayStation 4 into your homes on YouTube. That's amazing.
This is amazing because it really lets people see just how good this game actually looks. And as you notice here, one thing to look that I picked up on when I first saw the game is that the interiors of the cars are so detailed when looking at them from the outside. That's you can tell all that extra horsepower under the hood of the PlayStation 4 is really coming through for us.
Yeah,
right
but
here.
all they said in the presentation that they have all the cars have an interior cam. You can see the interior of every car, so it's going to be full of detail in this Gran Turismo Sport.
Yes, Kazunori mentioned that all of the cars have been reconstructed and improved since Gran Turismo 6. So these are, we could call them super premium, I think, in terms of the lingo in the forums. That,
137 super premium cars are going to be on Gran Turismo Sport. So
that's a lot of cars. Yeah, that's a lot of
super
cars.
Super premium. There aren't going to be other cars, but super premium, the 137. Amazing. People are just focused right now on their screen.
Yes.
Competitors are almost ready. They cannot hear us, so we can say whatever we want with full respect, of course.
Exactly. Yeah, and here's another interesting aspect is the safety car, of course. You know, I really like to see this safety car. This is something a little new for GT Sport.
We've never seen this before, right? It's never never happened.
They did come out with the safety car in GT6, but it's great to see it being used in this capacity for this race. So it's going to go, it's going to do a lap, and the car's going to line up. Of course, they can't pass it. They cannot pass one another. It's basically a rolling start, as you often see with oval racing. So, and he's going to dive into the pits, and now they'll be able to speed up, and we will go racing here when we get the green flag, which should be in just 1 second.
So the Spanish driver just passed the safety car.
Yeah. No, he's
got to be a Spanish guy, man.
Yeah, looks like they're keeping it clean. Oh, we've got some action in the middle of the pack. Oh, we've got a spin. Okay. One of the first accidents in Gran Turismo Sport.
Can't wait to see them.
It was going to happen eventually, but that's the excitement of a short track like this.
Yes.
And
anything can happen,
really
right?
Battling. Exactly. We got a Briton there and a Spaniard in the BMW Z4 and the Toyota FT1.
Yeah.
Two excellent looking cars. Oh, wow. Nice pass from, let's see, that was...
Assunção is on top right now. Kiefer, I think it's the German Kiefer. And Mr. Ruiz, it's third, the Spaniard.
Yeah, he's hanging in there. A little bit of contact against the wall. Looks like that definitely killed some speed on him there. We've got the Belgian in the R8. What a gorgeous car. I absolutely love the R8. Personal favorite.
Wow.
Personal favorite car of mine.
Gotta say that this camera looks amazing. Now for us, for the viewer's perspective, it looks wonderful. I mean, like I'm watching. I don't know. I'm just watching TV.
I know, it's what it feels like. I mean, this is at such a high quality. I think we're going to see a lot of people broadcasting these games on YouTube and stuff. I hope the quality of the stream and the quality of the game is coming through on the stream. Make sure you're viewing in the highest quality that your bandwidth can support, because this game, it really is a stunner. And look at all the details too. I mean, there's people in the crowds, there's trucks in the center and the infield there. Look at this battle for for first right now.
Mr. Yamauchi said that the game is about 50% of their development, so we're gonna see 50% better when it's finished. So they're halfway through, just halfway, and it looks so incredible.
Let's see. You want to take a shot at the leader's name there? Let's see. It's probably more your
Assunção.
Assunção. Okay.
Assunção.
He's putting in a great.
It's a Portuguese last name, but he's from the UK, by my guess.
Yes, he's representing Great Britain.
Mr. Ruiz. He's a Spaniard. He likes tortilla de patata, the Spanish omelette, and jamón serrano, and Probably. I'm not sure. I'm Spanish, so what we're gonna say.
Yeah, he's certainly putting
He
in
likes also café con leche. It's a very popular in Spain.
Well, yeah, he's a true GT Academy star.
All the Spaniards are gonna appreciate this commentary because I'm Spanish. I can make jokes about ourselves, right?
Exactly.
You can
exactly.
you can say something about Kentucky or
I can,
whatever.
yes, and the Americans for sure. Yes, well, of course, there's lots of jokes about Americans with our oval racing. We do love our oval racing, so I'm sure that will certainly be a popular fact. But I gotta admit, this is really exciting stuff here. We got Sun Xiao. He's still in first. He's battling traffic. That's another thing. This track is so short, the race leaders will come up on the back markers really quick. So they not only have to defend for the guys breathing down their neck, but they also have to make it around these back markers cleanly. So Sun Xiao's done a great job.
We have just had a look at Schroeder's from Finland. Is the number one Finnish driver of Gran Turismo. So, but is making his way to the top.
Yeah, looks like we've had a lead
He
change,
was about 12th, and now it's right there.
Yes, well, the Finns are, of course, legendary racing drivers, so he's definitely, he's probably got some ice running in his veins for sure, just like some certain other famous Finnish racing drivers. Looks like Vanderdonk is, man, he's really under heat from the Sun Xiao right now, the lead.
Wow.
Yeah, these guys.
Vanderdonk, this gentleman from Belgium, he scaled because he was sixth at the beginning of the race.
Yeah.
He made his way to the top, and now Mr. Assunção is recovering. But I don't know, it's so tight. These four racers, Ruiz, Kiefer, Vanderdonk, and Assunção are just fighting for this 4 places. Anything can happen right now.
Yeah, and too, we need to keep in mind that really the true battle is between positions 7 and 8 here, because that's where the cutoff will be for the guys to continue. So if they want to keep racing, they have to get at least 7th place in this race to go on and meet the top 9 players who have already qualified in the time trial this morning. So a lot of action back there in the pack. We've got Brian Marsteller in 7th right now, as you can see. Looks like he's really close. He just dropped down into 8th. Great guy, American. I was just chatting with him earlier. So, wow, there's so many lead changes going on. It's hard to keep track of all this.
So it's happening so fast.
For first between Sun Xiao and Vanderdonk.
Marceno, the Italian, is also trying to get Ruiz out of the 4th place.
Wow, Vanderdonk and Sun Xiao are neck and neck. And notice we have the gaps there showing up in red. That's a nice little feature there of the new user interface for Gran Turismo Sport. Looks like Vanderdonk has a pretty comfortable lead right now. Looks like he's passing a back marker in that's one of the Peugeot Vision GT cars, which we were talking about earlier. You'll notice it does not have distinct side windows, so really maybe a bit of an issue there, but man, it does look good.
Wow.
Okay, wow, Sun Xiao's under.
Vanderdonk and Assunção are fighting for this 1st place. It's really tight, just 80.
Yeah, we've got the German here, Kiefer. He's really putting a lot of heat on Sun Xiao, so if he wants to keep that 2nd spot. Oh wow, he's making a move for it. He's taking that inside line, really coming on strong to Vanderdonk.
Kiefer was in was the first GT Academy with Germany in Abu Dhabi last year.
Yes,
he was there. I saw him.
That was a very competitive GT Academy final.
He's a great driver.
Oh, he's trying to get a good look at him. Trying to tuck it there on the inside. Vanderdonk goes wide. Oh, Sun Xiao. Okay, we're on the final lap right now, and they are neck and neck. Sun Xiao takes the lead, but Vanderdonk goes back on the inside. Wow, this is amazing racing. Oh, he's running out of track. Oh. Kiefer's got to be careful too.
There we go, last.
And there we go. Sun Xiao takes the lead. Wow. That was well done, guys. That was amazing racing. What a way to start out the FIA competitions in Gran Turismo Sport. That's incredible. I mean, we couldn't ask for much better racing than that. What a finish.
Yeah. We've seen it on the screen, Mr. Assunção. Congratulations. That was a great race. But also the first 4, they would try to to get the first place. They fight really hard. Oh, you see, Mr. Asasa had a C4 GP3.
Yes. Look how close the times are here. This is the sport of motorsport. So here we go.
Yes.
We can actually show you guys what this new Tokyo track looks like. As you can see, it's very different. I love looking at the skyline. Hopefully we'll get to see some shots in the replay angles. And you'll get to see just how nice these buildings really look.
Tomibahashi, Taneichi, and Takahashi are the first three. So they make the best time, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I think the story of this race, what I'm going to be watching out for is the Japanese guys. You know, they're representing Asia, and they've really made a statement by locking up the top 3 spots in the time trial. So
not just because there were 3 out of 3, so they came to the semifinal. But they made the best 3 times. It's amazing. Yeah,
that certainly got everyone's attention. I know, but the Japanese, every time they enter these time trial competitions, they always just put in just unbelievable times. And I've tried to get into GT Academy myself, and I consider myself fairly good at the game. Certainly nothing at the caliber of these guys, but it's really hard, and these guys are in a true class by themselves. Interesting to see how these guys too, guys that are warmed up now. The bottom half of the grid really they're back in the seat. They're feeling good. They've got a feel for the game. They've got a feel for these seats, a feel for the steering wheels. That's another thing. The steering wheels are. It's a very personal thing. You get used to your setup at home, and you have your wheels and pedals, and it all feels good. Then you go to these events, well, everything's in a little bit of a different position. The wheel might feel a little bit different. The pedals might be a little bit closer than you're used to. So there's a lot of things to take into account. And here we go. The race is about to start.
Okay. So it's going to be hard to make it to the top if for the Spaniard, Mr. Ruiz, he made a great time earlier, but it's going to be super hard.
Yes, it will definitely play to the strength of the Japanese players. A little bit of contact between those two, but didn't really cost them anything, although Thornton here is gaining.
So, Jordan, tell us what's going to happen now. Who's qualifying? Who's passing? Who's winning?
Yeah, well, I think look at Takahashi and Tomibahashi here in the lead. They are starting to pull away from the pack already.
Yes.
This could be an epic battle between the 2 top Japanese drivers.
You can see Takahashi on screen. He's so focused. Yeah, he's focused.
Yeah, he is really focused. I think these guys can sort of
discipline. It's
look here,
the culture.
We've got some action in 3rd, 4th, and 5th spots, I believe there.
It was
you can see just how fast these corners are.
Yes.
You can take so much speed into them, more than you might expect. It's like Takahashi turned in a little too soon there. That's the tricky thing about these high-speed corners. You want to turn in at the exact right moment. If it's a little bit too late, you're going to slide out and hit the wall. If it's a little bit too early, you'll hit the wall on the inside. So there's a lot to. It's all timing on a high-speed track like this.
Oh, Takahashi was.
Taneichi goes wide. Taneichi. We got Takahashi and
Taneichi.
I apologize for bungling these names.
Please apologize for Japanese.
As you mentioned, it's not the best season for my Japanese pronunciations.
It's better in the summer.
Yeah, you better. I'm generally in the fall. My Japanese pronunciations.
I feel more more Japanese during the summer.
But look at these guys. They've had a couple of bumps, the contacts into the wall, and yet they've kept it clean, and they're still in the lead. They're pulling away from the pack.
But they were like they built a wall.
Oh, Taneichi goes into the wall again. Oh, this is a replay. Okay, yeah, that was nice. Yeah, I didn't catch that. That was great. Yeah. Takahashi's still in the lead.
Takahashi was finalist for GT Academy Asia Race Camp 2015.
Yeah, that
last
was
year. Here you have it.
Very competitive year. One of the first chances for a lot of the guys in Asia to really make a name for themselves.
Yes.
Get themselves out there.
Yeah, GT Academy is now arriving to places they've never been. Right?
Yes. Continues to grow.
It's great.
So.
But they're right there. They're on the top. They cannot, it's Mazda is a Japanese car, isn't it?
Yes.
Manufacturer. So they know this. They know the track. They know the car.
Yep.
they're Japanese, so they're perfect fit for this track and for this race.
Yeah, perfect fit. And
no wonder if
Japanese
if
cars,
they want
Japanese drivers on the Japanese track playing a Japanese game.
Wow, that's like, you know, like a vortex is gonna open and absorb them inside. But you know, if they win, you know, it's everything a perfect fit for that.
They are certainly putting on a clinic right here in clean competition. Look how close they are. I mean, this is bumper to bumper stuff right here. This is great.
Yeah, it's much harder to drive with the Mazda because it's a little slower than the premium cars that you were seeing earlier today. Because it's a little bit slower, and also it's harder to pass. But JT Lauro, it's right there, so it's not that far away. Tanichi,
yeah, JT is extremely fast. You know, he's one of the top drivers on GT Planet. He was a finalist in GT Academy in 2015, so just last year. So he's definitely fresh. He's on top of his game right now, and I'm sure he was glad to come back. Look at this. He's been one of the first drivers to really put some consistent heat on the Japanese.
Yes.
And look here, Abraham coming up in fifth place as well. Looks like he got a good run out of that corner.
Okay. And
yeah,
because it's the same car, exactly same specs, just built for consistency, for performance.
Yep. This is
no
spec
difference.
racing at its finest.
We've got some
contact here. Look at JT moving into third spot. Nice work, the American there.
Oh, there
now
you
we'll
go.
have to see how Tanichi deals with this pressure. See if he can battle back up. JT is just he's hit the NOS button, I think.
Yes. he split the Japanese trio and make his way to the top. Also, GT Lauro was finalist for the UK GT Academy 2015 too. So he's proven to be a fast driver and a good driver and consistent.
Yes, he made it all the way to the UK finals in Silverstone. So that was great. We know that he's fast both in a real car and in the game. So yeah. So
yes.
Look at JT. He's getting a little.
Oh, he
more,
lost it. Tanichi cannot be. He's not gonna drop this third position just like that. Tanichi, oh my God. Tanichi is 21 years old, man.
21 years old, and he's
that was
on
long
one
ago.
of the biggest stages of sim racing that has ever really been. So
if you're so good with 21 years old, I mean, like he's gonna be a legacy.
Oh, absolutely. Look at this. Look at this. JT's trying to make a move. He's going to make a move on both. He's going for second.
Oh my God. Oh yeah, and Meadows, your friend Meadows, it's right there.
Absolutely.
It's happy birthday, Meadows.
Yes,
They're calling
he's
today.
looking to get another birthday present here.
Yeah, birthday Meadows. There you go, GT Lauro. There you go. Oh, like it is.
Really interesting. I mean, this has been a battle between the Japanese and the Americans. Americans are really.
You can see him now on the screen. He's biting his lip. He's so tense. But it's good. It's good that we have some, disturbance in the force of the three Japanese trio that is on top. JT Lauro is
push them to get their best.
Yeah,
look at that. We still have 3 Japanese flags at the top. Look at here, Terrell Meadows making a pass on JT.
Oh, happy birthday to you, Meadows. You just passed GT Lauro. Oh my God.
Excellent. He is up into fourth. There's a nice replay of that. What a nice pass.
That was a nice.
He just lightly touched the brakes on that, and that's really all he needed to do. But I think he could have carried even more speed through there. Looks like he had carried a little too much speed. As I said that, commentator's curse.
Happy birthday, Meadows. We call him that. Oh, it's the final lap. We're in the final lap.
Final lap.
Oh my God, this is going to be so tight.
Yep. So we've got just over a minute here remaining.
What do you think?
I tell you what, these Japanese guys, they have
solid, right?
A solid showing. I'm very impressed. I think they're going to be the favorites going into the final race. I mean, look at Takahashi.
They're consistent.
Look how far out ahead he is. I mean, this is a really dominant performance from him.
Yeah, Takahashi is a student, 22 years old, from Kanagawa. Kanagawa. I don't know.
Kanagawa.
Is Kanagawa right? Is that correct? I said it right?
Sounds right to me. Sounds good.
Sounds right to you.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Oh.
Look at this. Yeah, looks like the guys sort of spread out a little bit. Maybe they wonder if maybe they wanted to play it safe because, of course, I mean, this is the important thing to remember is that the top 8 guys will be moving on to the next round. So, you know, that's really all these guys we've been talking about, they're safe. They want to get in there, but you know, they definitely want to prove themselves too. A true racing driver always wants to win.
We're gonna lose the Spaniards. We're gonna lose the Spaniards tonight. Amigos, adios. Pobrecitos, cachiche la madre.
There's our race winner, Takahashi. Congratulations, Takahashi. That was a very, very, very dominant
Great job.
Well earned.
Great job. Great job. Great job, Takahashi. Congratulations.
Really interesting race. I was surprised how much passing we got. The guys were really taking some risks there.
He looks surprised. He doesn't look surprised. I win.
No, he is cool as a cucumber, as we say back in Kentucky. So, yeah, we're going to get to be talking to Lucas here in just 1 second. Cannot wait to hear from him, see what he has to think about this.
Yes.
But that was a great race, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was amazing. Also, they proved their consistency. They're solid drivers. They never made a mistake in the entire career and the entire race. It was pretty amazing to watch them drive. And I learned a lot. If you're careful, if you're consistent, if you're focused, you can make it.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm more passionate, you know. I risk a lot, and I lost a lot of races because of that.
Yeah, yeah. It's once you get into it, you really feel it. You really feel it. So, all right, Ben's over here. He's gonna talk with Lucas for a little.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
It's a big deal.
This is a big deal.
The real thing.
This is a big deal. We've got a
wow.
We've got a special little intro here.
Yeah.
Kind of show what the Nations Cup final. I mean,
GT Sport World Final Nations
Polyphony does
Cup.
such a great job on their videos, the editing, the lighting.
Yeah.
This is really exciting. I think this sort of
FIA Gran Turismo Championships. That's
I
great,
can't
man.
believe that this is actually happening. I'm seeing it.
It's a real thing.
I'm seeing a Gran Turismo race. Organized it with the help of the FIA. So
we want to have a professional F1 caster with us today.
oh, what an honor! What an honor to be here with Ben.
host.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So let's take a look at our grid here. We have. Looks like we are going to have Takahashi up here in front. Oh, he's in the Audi R18.
No wonder.
That is a very, very good car. Tanichi in the Peugeot 908. And Takahashi in the Toyota. So he is back. Oh, there's the...
Oh, birthday boy.
Yes, this is the Hyundai Vision GT car.
Mazda.
And in the Mazda LN55. Ooh, these cars are going to be a handful around here.
Oh, wow. That car is also right here.
That's pretty incredible. Oh, wow. JP Deloros in the Tomahawk. That is a beast. Vanderdonk, he did great in the first race. He's in the Bugatti. That's his...
This car is also here. I mean, I'm just amazed about this. I mean, the cars are right here. They're racing with them.
This is a true battle of the Titans. I mean, wow, this is a big deal. We have the best GT players in some of the fastest cars in the game. Let's see what happens on a very, very tight technical track. Look at this. It's really close going into the first turn. Oh, my gosh.
There you go. Oh, the Spanish
Coming
trio
up in the
strikes again.
Oh, we got a little bit of contact.
Ooh.
With the Briton. Oh, he's falling back.
Abraham. Ooh. He kind of came back for that, but it was hard.
Two or three wide down there at the bottom
Look
of
at
Graham
this,
Hill.
Abraham. He got from 6th to 3rd in no time.
An absurdity here. This is a really tough corner.
Wow.
Look at Tyrell, the birthday boy. He's making a move. Gosh, that is so tricky.
Tommy Bahashi
Where he had passed right there.
So he dropped to 5th. Oh my God.
Yeah, look at Abraham up into 4th. That's a really great result for him. He's going to be really pushing hard. He's in a great car, too.
He's
all the guys
feeling
are
it.
in different cars. So
Birthday boy is feeling it.
he is.
He's coming up. He's going against Tanichi.
And now this race, they're all going for the win. You know, it's not just about making it to the next race. This is we've got Abraham off in the Mazda. He has some contact. Looks like he's fallen to the back there.
Yeah.
You can see that Vanderdonk is in one of the amazing cars, but he's not been able to do too much. He's not really made a move from that last spot on the grid.
Wow, this is,
look here.
It's back in the 4th. He's crazy.
Oh no, he's really struggling right now.
He's out. It's 7th.
Maybe Vanderdonk can make a move, but
Vanderdonk is having some troubles to make it.
he must
7th.
be struggling a little bit.
Scale it. There you go.
Oh, let's see.
Now
We've
he's
got
7th.
somebody. Oh, wait a minute. That was Tomo Bahashi, one of the Japanese.
Tomi Bahashi.
He's gone to the back of the grid now.
They're both down.
Wow, this is quite a development.
This is what happened. Out.
Ah,
One out.
that is such a
They're
tricky
both
corner.
out.
Wow, we got the crowd
out.
into it. This is true. This is a true esports environment here. This is pretty amazing. Look at Takahashi down.
Takahashi's by himself right now.
And he's in a great car. That Audi R18 is one of the best.
He's got to defend himself with the best techniques he has.
Terrell, yes.
Ooh, Meadows,
Yeah,
right there.
the birthday boy.
He can almost smell the cake of Takahashi.
Wouldn't that be amazing if he actually won? You know
That
he's
would be
fine. He's
great.
going to give it everything he's got. Oh, he's got to be careful there. It's so easy to drop a wheel on the outside.
In 20 years, Meadows, if he wins, he's going to tell the story. Remember right now, it's 15 years old, and I win.
Coming up
GT
to
Sport.
Clark curve here. This is another really tricky. It's so hard to know when to brake there, to throw the car over the hill, and then got to keep it tucked inside. But these cars are generating so much downforce. They're really going to feel good through there. Look at Vanderdonk. He's made his way all the way up to up to 5th.
Takahashi is fast, man.
Yeah, and just look at what that Bugatti's doing against this Tanichi in the Peugeot here. This is
where's Tanichi? Tanichi's out. What happened?
Let's see. Yeah, it looks like he has dropped out, so maybe some technical problems for him. Yeah. Takahashi, look at Tyrell. He's still right up there. Look how close they are at the
so close.
front.
The timing is so close.
Oh yeah, just fractions of a second.
They're pretty.
And JT is hanging right in there too. It's like he's 0.4 of a second back from Tyrell, so he's wanting to get in on this action too. This is wow, what a race! That was
Meadows and Takahashi are doing the same time, pretty much. It's almost the same time. Can you see this?
Oh yes,
It's almost the same time.
almost the same.
Here's that birthday boy.
There's Tyrell. Yeah, he is really focused right
It
now.
looks like Jason Derulo having a wheel right now. I mean, just kind of look alike.
Vanderdonk has gone off, so that will put him into the back of the grid. And Bugatti, a real shame because he was really doing quite well there.
He got it. You have to be aggressive because it's
so
huge.
tricky. Yeah, you got nothing to lose at this point. Give it everything you've got.
Have to risk it.
But looks like we're halfway through the race right now.
Yes.
So maybe if there's some trouble in the front of the pack, maybe he can fight back for another position. Just Tanichi working his way down through Paddock Hill there.
Okay, Junichi Tobayashi.
Side by side through doing this. That's such a
Takahashi is right there, standing still.
These two Japanese drivers, they know they're.
If you see, the last lap was Meadows was a little bit faster. A little bit faster, but just this close.
So we have like 7,000ths of a second.
Takahashi looking there like nothing is gonna take his first
Terrell
spot.
is the fastest guy on the grid right now, and he is going to be pushing hard for that lead against the Audi.
Oh,
Takahashi's proven himself to be a very stout competitor and cool under pressure. Cool as a cucumber, as I think I said earlier. That was always looking for an excuse to use that analogy again.
Let's see.
So we're running with Thornton in the Renault GT car. What a crazy car. Doesn't that look fantastic?
Yep. Okay, we're getting there.
We're down here through.
Kobayashi just scale up a little bit. It came from the bottom, but no, I don't think it's gonna happen. Abraham dropped to the 8th.
Yeah, Abraham looks like he's probably going to be out of the picture at this point. Look at here. Takahashi is going for a pass through, and a little bit of contact there. I wonder if the stewards might want to take a look. Oh, wait a minute. That was Tanichi. He really lost it coming out of the top of the grid.
Yep.
A very tough corner. If you drop a wheel off there, there's a little bit of traction on the curb out there. Oh, wow. He looks like he lost it before he even reached the curbs there. Tough break for him, but that's he's not the first person to make that mistake there. This is a very, very challenging track. Yes. Good JT and the Tomahawk there. That is a crazy fast car.
JT Lara on screen right now. I'm in focus. I think you can cut the tension with a knife right now.
Yeah, look at
the tension
these guys.
with his eyes on the screen.
They are super focused. They definitely want to win this Nations Cup. They're not just racing for themselves. They are racing for that flag that's floating above their car right now.
Ooh, look at that Meadows time.
Wow.
Last lap. It was just super fast.
Yeah, so
a little bit faster than Takahashi.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Takahashi reset fast lap again. He's the first driver to go to the 116th with a 116.966. Tyrrell is at a 117.2. So he's going to have to find 0.3 of a second. Oh, Tyrrell goes off. Oh, no. Shoot. That was not what he wanted for his birthday. Let's see what happened. This is how it... he pushed it a little too far on the paddock hill bend there. That is...
I feel bad because it's his birthday, but
I feel bad too. But this is on the final lap now. He really wanted to make a move for it. So go big or go home. So now it looks like JT Lara will be the last guy to hope that Takahashi makes a mistake. But I tell you what, if he put that in, that went 116.9. That was a heck of a lap. That's going to be hard to tell. We can hardly even see him right there. He's
it's out. I think it's out. Oh, look at Tomoyasu.
Oh, he make it to the second. Wow. Wow. He is really finally going to make it a 1-2 on the podium for the Japanese.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, JT's going off. Hang on to that podium, JT. Oh, no. He's off into the gravel now. So can he maintain that position? Look here, who's going to take advantage of it? And Takahashi, there we go. He's crossing the finish line. That is your inaugural nation. I think nobody would want to go up against you. I know I would be very, very intimidated by that. One of the most famous GT players of all time. So yeah, we've got our first look here at the Nürburgring. This is, as I've been saying throughout the broadcast, this is really exciting because for a lot of the people at home, they get to see Gran Turismo Sport announced today, a lot happening, and now we get to see it in the actual game with a direct feed. So we're in spectator mode right now. This is not a live race or anything. I'm glad to see a spectator mode in the game. That's always great, something that we've been looking forward to for quite some time. So they're just kind of getting a feel for the track. This is a track that it can really take you by surprise, and you really have to know your car very well too. And of course these guys, they didn't know what they were going to be driving. They don't even know who they were going to be driving with. So there's a lot of curveballs thrown at them. But you really have to know your car, don't you?
Yeah, you need confidence. This track is really challenging. As I said, a lot of bumps, a lot of curves, a lot of jumps. So you really need confidence with the car you're driving. And obviously it's not easy for these guys, but it's the same condition as everyone driving for first time in this final race, random car. So it's gonna be hard for them, but obviously same condition for everyone, so it's fair enough, and we'll see who delivers the best performance with a brand new car for them. So we see some struggling drivers around the exit of the Fußrohre corner, but yeah, this is practice session. So it's the right moment to make mistakes, to feel the limit of the car and the balance, if the car is really understeery or oversteery in the high-speed corners, slow corners. So it's the right time to make mistakes now.
Absolutely, yeah. That's every car is unique in Gran Turismo. Every car feels a little bit different. That's part of what makes it so fun to play, to try all the different cars. But so when you first raced at the Nürburgring, did you use Gran Turismo to help learn the track?
Yeah, sure. I remember back in 2012, I was obviously with Yamauchi-san testing the new GTR Track Club edition, where we will be racing that year in the 24 hours, and I spent a lot of hours training on Gran Turismo. I was really excited to be, for first time in the real racetrack, and Gran Turismo helped me a lot, to know all about the corners, all about the braking points, where to look at in every corner, and yeah, it really helped me to get into the GTR for first time and deliver enough pace at the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. Very important to a track like this. Track knowledge is everything, because there's so many little bumps, little dips, little bits of camber that might catch you off guard that you weren't expecting. But you drop a wheel off here and everything can go wrong.
Yes. There's no space for, no room for mistakes, and yeah, you have to be fully focused in the 25 kilometers track, the most challenging track in the world. So, yeah.
Yeah, when I first visited the Nürburgring, not as a racer, but just as a tourist, you know, I had an instructor riding along with me, and he was like, "Oh wow, you know the track quite well." And I said, "Well, it's Gran Turismo."
Gran Turismo helps. Yeah.
Absolutely, you know, but it's really amazing. This looks like one of the best renditions that I've ever seen in a video game. The clarity, the fidelity of the track is just amazing. And you can really see the suspension working over every small little bump as they go up this really long hill right here. This is a really fun section. Yes. I can't imagine in real life what this must be like.
Yeah. This uphill is lots of fun unless you are on the, you know, on a foggy night, a rainy night in the 24 hours, because many times I've went uphill here into the, you know, coming into the carousel section, and many times not being able to watch anything apart from 50 meters from my screen. So we were reaching about 300 Ks at that uphill. So yeah, really a challenge, really scary moments at the Noorderleef, but obviously that's what we love. That's excitement, that's adrenaline, so anything can happen at this track.
Yeah, as we see just some guys getting caught up together.